is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to Dark Souls 3 on the PlayStation 5 Pro in 4K, people. Let's crack straight in and see how it looks. We're going to chat about it as we go and see what we know about how this may or may not look better on the Pro than it ever has before. Let's do a new game. Now I might do the first part as a new game and then I've got some saves we can use for a part 2.
It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Well, the cutscenes certainly look nice and stunning. Okay, let's try and get through this nice and quick, people. We'll go with... Ooh, steady. Changing the gender will reset certain changes, fine. I think Mercenary might have been one I went with the last time. Start with a decent shield and a half decent sword, I think. Let's do that. I think that's what the save is anyway that we'll jump onto for a part 2, so let's do that. Doesn't really matter for the purposes of showing it off in 4K, people. Okay, so the long and the short of it is, after reading up a little bit on this before playing it, is that it got patched for the PS4 Pro and uncapped its frame rates. And so you could try and get as close to 60 as you possibly could. And it did a fairly good job on the PS4 Pro, but it wasn't perfect. However, then of course the PS5 comes along and you could near as damn it get a perfect 60 for a lot of it. And the bit I'm unsure of is there seems to be a fair bit of chat about the fact that it got patched, I think, to 4K for the PS5, or it certainly seems to be upscaled, possibly, for PS5. So that being the case, I don't know if PSSR is actually doing anything with this. Ow. Didn't actually see you, mate. So, I'm going to leave it to your own devices as to whether or not you think this is crisper at 4K, because PSSR, I believe, will not do anything with something that is a 4K already. So I don't know. I don't know how the mechanics worked in order for the PS5 to upscale it to 4K in the first place. So it's an interesting one. But without any shadow of a doubt, I think we'll probably be seeing a much, much steadier 60 FPS. But it played really well on the base PS5, it has to be said. First backstab, lovely. It certainly looks absolutely fantastic. Now I do have, obviously, the setting turned on for graphic enhancements. Right, calm down, you two. So, no matter what's happening, I think we are getting a crisper picture, I think. There's a big badge around here, isn't there? Let's go noise him up. There he is. Hello, mate. Oh, hello. Ouch. Run! He might still get us, to be fair. No, he's gone now. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. We don't really have the deets as to whether or not this is getting a better scale because we're on the Pro or what have you. So I thought I would do a couple of parts, do them at 4K for 20 minutes a piece, and then just let people make their own minds up about how we're looking. But for me, I think without any shadow of a doubt, it's going to be looking better on this than anywhere else. And certainly, it's looking absolutely fantastic and super, super smooth. I mean, that is panning at a proper solid 60, that is. Sure, why not? Although, yeah, there's no point in not resting, I suppose. I'm going to fight the big guy at the bottom. I'm sure there's one round to the right, which is why I'm letting him come at me. Yes, there is. Yeah, not doing so well with my backstabs, am I? Ooh, hello. Come on. You can come up here, mate. Leave your bow guy behind. Come on, then. Come on. You know you wanna. Do you wanna? Do you wanna? Is his mate coming with him? No, he's not. Got yourself a big spear, have you? Hey? Yeah, you do. Oh, hello. Thought you were dead there, mate. So, well, let me know in the comments below if you know more than I do. But I did a bit of reading up on it just to see what the situ was. So far as I can tell, anything... Well, some people seem to think anything above 1440p isn't going to get upscaled by PSSR, but that would make some sort of sense. PSSR won't touch anything above it. Certainly... I don't know how true that is. I don't think Sony have been particularly forthcoming with an awful lot of what happens in these circumstances kind of thing. But I think the general consensus is that they believe everything will just look and play better. Irrelevant. There are some sort of non-truths to that. A couple of bugs people have found. I can't remember the game. It'll come back to me in a minute. Oh, it was the horror one. What was it called? The horror one where they're all in the cabin in the snow and all that. That apparently has some bugs in it. It runs worse, I think. There is a way of getting over there, isn't there? I can't remember how to jump, though. Never mind. Let's just go fight the big guy. This save will go on no longer anyway. So we're in a watery area, still running very smoothly, no issues here. Hey, is it worth healing or no? I can't remember. May or may not get through this fight, people. I'm always pretty awful at it, to be fair. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, yeah. Forgot about the second phase. Ow. Oh, you fucker, you. Oh, I don't believe it. He had one hit left in him and I died. That'll do. Thank you. And you can tell by the the retrieval of no souls that it took me a few attempts to do that. $3,000 souls. Well, I mean, that boss fight, absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe, like, it's always the same with me. I do really well on the first attempt. Well, in general, that particular fight. And I was about to say, I think that's the first time I beat him first time. And he had no health. I couldn't even see it in the first attempt. Might have left both attempts in. The first fail and the win. We should try and get up to the main building here, I think. Although we are over 20 minutes now, it's only because I took a while to get past that guy. Absolutely stunning, though. I'd be interested in your comments, though, as to what you think might be happening with this. In the way of upscaling and performance. But without any shadow of a doubt, I think this is probably going to be the best and most solid way to play this game. No matter what's happening underneath. Don't know where that move came from. I just randomly decided to use R2. Seems to have some sort of double swipe move for R2. Homeward boner, thank you. We're also glowing because we've defeated a boss. Okay, I think we'll get up to the building at this point. Always try and do the same thing. You can kind of fudge your way through a fight to the top left here. You get a really good sword off them. I think you get their outfit, the whole outfit, and the weapon as well, which is very cool. Let's have a look at the big shiny building in here. Wow. Well, that looks awesome. It certainly does feel much richer in colour to me, but could be the placebo effect, couldn't it? Certainly looks a lot richer though. Can't actually remember what's down here. Let's have a look. There's a blacksmith kicking around, isn't there, somewhere? Got the rays coming through, the light rays here. Can hear the blacksmith, certainly. There he is.
Well, a newcomer, I see.
Hey.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Right you are.
Prithee, be careful.
I will, me friend, I'll be careful, thank you. We'll have a quick look around the bottom here and then we'll tidy things up for this part. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of that. It looks absolutely fantastic. Whether or not it is crisper, shinier and smoother on the outside than it was before, I guess we'll leave it up to discussion. But for me, I mean, I feel like that's the smoothest I've ever seen the opening of the game and richest. But as I say, it might be a bit of placebo going on. But it does look and feel fantastic, it has to be said. So I will probably do a second part because, as I say, I've got a save at the beginning of the next sort of big section, so we can see another area, which would be quite cool to see. Well, there you are, folks. I think it's an ideal place to wrap up for that first 20-minute part, just to show off the 4K 60 on the PS5 Pro for Dark Souls 3, people. Absolutely love that. Let me know in the comments below any of your thoughts and opinions on this one, people. I'm very interested to know what people think. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you in Dark Souls 3 on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.